What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to sell your car for more than Kelley Blue Book value. So probably about a week ago, I made a video talking about why Mustangs were one of the hardest vehicles to sell on Facebook Marketplace. I showed you guys a bunch of messages of people basically lowballing me one after the other. And a lot of people were in the comment section of that video saying that I was asking too much. They said I was about $1,000 more than what they would ask. So my asking price at that time was I was trying to get $6,000. We ended up selling the car last week for $5,800. So it just kind of goes to show that you can sell vehicles more than what the market value is on them. So in this video, I'm going to kind of go over two things. One is going to be how to sell your car as fast as possible. And then towards the end, we're going to cover how to sell your car for more than Kelley Blue Book value, but they all kind of fall within the same line. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it. I put together a PowerPoint presentation for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. How to sell your car for more than Kelley Blue Book value. So first and foremost, we need an above average product. In order to have an above average price, we need to have an above average product. And this means that the car needs to be car lot clean. So basically, in order for us to achieve car lot clean, it needs to be vacuumed, washed, buffed, and the tires need to be shined. It needs to be like if you went to a car lot to check out a used car, it needs to be that pristine. I know some people have to drive in their cars, but just before showings, you need to make sure that it looks that good, as well as whenever you take pictures of the vehicle, it needs to look that good. So if we can offer a car lot product at a private seller price, we'll win every time, because people don't want to shop with car lots because every time that they do, they associate going to a car lot with feeling the pressure to buy from a salesperson. I know anytime that I think of buying from a car lot, I think of having a pushy salesperson that's going to try to get the sale today, going through the lengthy process of doing all the paperwork and all that kind of stuff. So we need a car lot product. It says car lot, but we need a car lot product at a private seller price. And then if we achieve that, we can usually sell on the first showing. I've sold a ton of different cars on the first showing. And if you guys follow these steps, you'll be able to sell your car on the first showing as well. So have an above average product. This is going to be above average product continued. One of the big things is you want no check engine lights. We also want to fix as many imperfections as possible. And lastly, no vehicle is perfect, but give yourself the best chance possible by minimizing your downsides. As many little things as you can fix with the car, the better. The least amount of nitpicks we can give the customer, the more they're going to feel like they're getting a good product, as well as they won't be able to have any leverage within the negotiation to cut down our price. Because oftentimes customers are going to look for the easiest things that they're going to be able to get the price down with. So if we kind of mitigate all of those, we'll take those away and they can't use them. All right, so next thing, we want to take great photos. Pictures should be well lit from flattering angles, and we want to take as many as we can. We want to show them everything before we show them everything, if you get my drift on this. So giving proper visual of the vehicle and pricing it well, it's going to be able to help us to weed out some of the people coming to see it who are going to be low ballers, tire kickers, and time wasters. So I priced the Mustang at $6,200. Had I been priced at $5,000, I probably would have got offers even lower than what I got. My lowest offers were right around $4,500. You probably would have got offers for about $3,500. So we want to price higher in the beginning, so that way it gives us more leverage to work down. That's more so on the negotiation side, but we want to give the customer a proper visual of what they can expect to see. So if you followed steps 1 and 2, people will begin to romanticize the vehicle before they even see it. And be eager to purchase it from you when they do eventually get to see it. I'm not sure if you guys have ever done this, but maybe you're looking at a car online, maybe you're looking at a house online, whatever it is. You look at the pictures a bunch of times. It looks perfect. You start imagining yourself in the car, in the house, using whatever product it is that you're looking at. You begin to romanticize and see yourself with it. So if we can kind of facilitate that by offering enough visual evidence for people to kind of be able to romanticize it, then that's what we want to do. The next thing is we want an above average description. So this is your vehicle's highlight reel, essentially. You want to let your description sell for you. So the description should include all of the recent mechanical work. It should highlight key aspects of the vehicle that may be important to potential customers, as well as it should include information that may hinder certain people from looking at it. So if there's anything wrong with your vehicle, the description should contain it. This way it's going to weed out people coming to see it who are not informed properly. So you want to list big issues and make buyers aware before they come and see it in person. So if you did have a check engine light, you would want to list in the description. However, like I said, in one of the steps before, we want to mitigate all of our downside. However, there's certain things sometimes that we can't necessarily mitigate. Like the Mustang had a ding in the back fender. Well, I made sure that I included that within the photographs, as well as I mentioned it within the description to make anyone aware who was looking at the vehicle that that was a part of it. So sometimes when we can't mitigate the downside, we need to make sure that it's known within the description. So that way, when these people come out to see the vehicle, they don't waste their time, we don't waste our time, and everyone is happy. So the next thing that we need is above average sales tactics. Don't give away your leverage by saying that you need to sell the vehicle as soon as possible. As soon as I hear someone say, I need to sell this as soon as possible, the price immediately plummets. We want to leave space for silence within the negotiation. So when someone gives you an offer, let's say that someone came to see the Mustang, they offered me $4,000, and I rebutted at $5,000. There's going to be some space within the negotiation. The space needs to be there. Both sides need to feel the pressure, and you need to hold firm to what you said. So the next thing is we want to be okay with not selling it, because the person with the most power in any negotiation is the one who can walk away and mean it. So if someone is unwilling to purchase at $6,000, which is where I was at, we did come down to $5,800. The guy would not have agreed to $5,800. I would have walked every single time. So be okay with walking, be okay with not selling it, and you are going to be much more successful with selling your vehicles. It's kind of counterintuitive, but that's just how it works. So how to sell for more than what Kelley Blue Book says. First things first, we want to follow all the steps that we mentioned previously. The next thing that we want to do is we want to find a vehicle that has more demand than supply. In my area, sometimes that vehicle would be small trucks. For whatever reason, older, smaller trucks sell for more than what the Kelley Blue Book is. Maybe in your area that looks like sports vehicles, or it looks like convertibles. Whatever the case may be, you want to find a vehicle that has more demand than supply in your area. The next thing that you want to do is you want to be the best option on the market. So ultimately, you and the purchaser of the vehicle determine its market price. So if someone is willing to buy your vehicle for $2,000 more than what the Kelley Blue Book says, then that is the fair market value of the vehicle. So a couple different things that we want to do. We want to follow all the steps that we mentioned. We want to find a vehicle that has more demand than supply, and then we want to be the best possible option on the market. A lot of times whenever I show my vehicles and someone's like, oh, well, I'm going to go shop over here, I'm going to go see this, I'm not really worried about it, because I know that my car, truck that they're looking at is going to be the cleanest one that they're looking at. If there's another private seller that they're going to see, I know that they can't touch me as far as cleanliness or vehicle appeal. So that is going to conclude this presentation. If you guys did get anything valuable out of this, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. We will have a word of the day today. The word of the day is going to be KBB. So if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment down below KBB, and I'll hashtag you a real one. My name is Justin. Remember, never sell for less than what you think it's worth. Obviously, when it comes to selling, we can price lower to sell faster, or we can price higher to make more money. However, it will take you more time. So with everything in life, there's a balancing act here. But if we do these certain things right, it will put us in a position to where we can make more money than what the market says. Anyway, my name is Justin, Forever Self-Employed. Until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.